Oh, that's Stu. North Wales spearfishing. Wow. There's a name. Benny. Caravan Dweller. LM. Hello, 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 hello. Lockdown. Well, I mean, it's weird because I'm in Stoke, so I need to go back to Sheffield tomorrow. So I am going back to Sheffield tomorrow. So I'm not on lockdown as such because I'm gonna fucking drive back up to Sheffield. If anybody wants to try and stop me going back to Sheffield, where my daughter lives, let them try and stop me. Let them try and stop me. I'm going back to where my child is. Just bear with me. Ugh. I'm not staying on long tonight, by the way. It's just a quick one, because I said I was going to try and do a live every night. But my axe is here, ready. Don't worry. My axe is here, ready. They're not going to try and stop me. Having custody to your children, having access to your children is essential travel. I've already checked it out. I've already been sent links to that, so don't worry. Am I allowed to go to my girlfriend? Well, they're saying don't socialise in any way, really, but I mean, there are certain people that I'm in close contact with anyway, so they would be technically classed as my own household, I think. So, again, you know what? Right, I am going to rant a little bit. People can blame other people all they want for the events over the last few days. People going out to tourist spots and all that, and going out into the countryside for walks. You can blame them people for this lockdown all you want, but it was inevitable anyway. We're 2 weeks behind Italy and Spain. The lockdown was going to happen. It's not people's fault for going out exercising, and the government clearly said going out for exercise is fine, going out for walks is fine. It's the government that are not being clear. It's not the people. Yes, some people are being irresponsible, like the food hoarders and the people that are attacking supermarkets and all that kind of thing. Yeah, they're not being responsible, but people going out for walks on a beach or going for walks in the countryside are not being irresponsible at all. They just didn't understand the rules because the government haven't been clear on it. And even tonight, the government haven't been clear. Non-essential travel. Well, what does that mean? Does anybody know what that means, non-essential travel? Because again, I am going to Sheffield tomorrow, regardless, to see my child. Now, you might not think that's essential, because I might bring coronavirus from Stoke and take it back to Sheffield. But to me, that's essential. And to my daughter, that's essential. I will be doing that. And this thing about, oh yeah, you're allowed to go out for one exercise a day. Well, how do they know how many times you've been out already? Who knows? You can only go to supermarkets for essentials once a day, or when you really need. Well, how do they know how many times you've been out to a supermarket in that week? It's bullshit. Sorry, I've just ranted and missed all your comments. Yeah, everybody knew we'd get a lockdown. Supermarkets are going to be worse now. That's the other thing. Supermarkets are going to be worse because now it's even more fucking uncertain. The panic buying is going to get worse now. Still letting planes land from Italy and China here. There you go. That's essential travel, is it? It was written in their plan, published long ago. Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to turn the people against each other. So then we blame other sort of working class people and then go, oh, well done, Boris, for doing that. Well done, well done. It's the people's fault, not yours, Boris. Boris should have locked us down properly weeks ago. Fuck that guy. I've just also heard on the news that somebody asked the question about civil unrest, and they said they are more than prepared for civil unrest. They're more than prepared for civil unrest, yet we're not prepared in the NHS to look after people. Does that not tell you where the priority is and where the money fucking lies in this country? The army have been recalled on the streets and all that to police people, but we can't get money and facilities and stuff and equipment in hospitals. This is some bullshit. Sorry, but they don't understand. Stay 6 foot away from each other. Neil, in the Peak District this weekend, people were 6 feet from each other. What you've got to understand is that when people say go for a walk out in the countryside, going for a walk in the countryside is allowed. Just because 300 people or 1,000 people all go to the same place doesn't mean that those individual groups aren't trying to exercise that 6 foot gap. In the Peak District this weekend, I saw it with my own eyes. The walkers were all keeping a distance from each other, but when you look from a distance, it looks like a massive group of people. But they weren't. All those individual groups were trying to stay distant from people. There were people having picnics, with good distance from each other. It's wound me up a little bit, actually, because today, actually, I started to record tomorrow night's vlog. Today, I filmed some stuff today that was quite fun, upbeat, quite jolly, and that. Me and Jeff had a good day for the most part, and then we've come back to basically being told that we've not got any work on, or work that we thought was going to happen regardless, that's been stopped. So I am pissed off. I'm not pissed off for me, I'm pissed off for him. Like, I think living in a van, I'm going to be alright, but he's got fucking bills to pay, and he's self-employed. Fuck that. I hate it when good people get fucking shit on like that. Yeah, we should make it clear what we can and can't do. Exactly. I've just watched all the updates tonight, and it's vague. Are we on lockdown yet? Well, who knows? When's the lockdown start? Does it start from midnight? Does it start now? Does it start tomorrow? I don't get it. I don't get when the lockdown starts or what it means. So tomorrow I can drive to the supermarket and go do my shopping. Well, that's not a lockdown, is it? Gonna fine people for being out. Well, I can just say, well, it's the first time I've been out today, mate. It's essential. I've got to be out. Just been to visit my fucking poorly grandma. You can make any excuse up. Locking us down is to combat looting. No, it's not. It's going to make more looting. Are you kidding me? They're going to know now that shops are empty. All these electrical shops are now going to be empty. People know that. The police are stretched as it is because the Tories have cut so many police. There's more chance of civil unrest now, if anything. Riots next, potentially. But again, they said they're more than ready for that. More than ready for that. The army are ready to police us, but aren't ready to help the NHS. The police are there to lock us down, but aren't there to help the NHS. All the money is going to go into police now, not the NHS. Where's the 350 million a week that Boris promised? It's fucking not gone anywhere. Jay Barlow, we are actually, I've read the guidelines, and we are actually allowed to travel to see our kids, because kids need us as much as we need them. It is essential travel. I've already checked that out. No riots in Italy or France. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it will be alright. We were talking about this today. Our country is so fucking numb to everything now and, like, controlled that we don't have civil unrest or riots particularly. But who knows? Yeah, I'm not against the lockdown at all. I'm not against the lockdown, just so everybody knows, right? I'm not against it in any way. What I'm saying is, it's not enough. He needs to be clear about it, and it should have happened sooner. They knew that we were 2 weeks behind Italy. It should have happened then. It should have happened 2 weeks ago. And it should have been clear. Alright, Jeff. I didn't know you were watching anyway, but it still stands. It's fucking bullshit. I'm so sorry that this is going to affect you like this. It's bullshit. And if you need anything, you know where I am. Why would Birmingham be unrest if anywhere? The lockdown is effective immediately. Well, I'm driving back to Sheffield tomorrow, and I'm going to go via a petrol station and via a shop, because we are allowed to shop. He just said we're allowed to shop. Going to a petrol station is essential for travel, and I'm allowed to travel to see my child. See, it's so vague. It's just mental. Why have they not been... Why has he not got the balls? It's a popularity thing now. He doesn't want to lock us down fully because he don't want us to fucking hate him. I already hate him. So many people in the same place as Jeff. Yeah, absolutely. Desperate communities. We're all desperate now. London and Birmingham doesn't have any more or less desperate communities than anywhere else in the country. They haven't thought it through very well. No, because he's scared of making unpopular fucking decisions. And now he's tried to look like the popular guy for doing what people have been asking him to do, because they think that people going for a walk in countryside is a bad thing. If they'd been clear in the first place, people probably wouldn't have done it. I.e. diversity. All to do with diversity. Bullshit. If you're going to start fucking spouting stuff like that, go away, man. We need to be sticking together now, not trying to be fucking divided. This is bullshit. Diversity. A fucking massive percentage of the NHS are diverse. Don't start with that bollocks. I'm not having any of this tonight. In Germany, we've been locked down for a week. Yeah, and we should have been on lockdown for a week. A clear fucking lockdown. Clear boundaries, clear guidelines. I actually welcome this rationing thing. I welcome that so much. Imagine a world where everybody got the same amount of food. Imagine that. That's fucking perfect. That's how we should live. Everybody should get the same amount of food. Not the rich people can afford nice stuff, and the fucking homeless and the poor get fuck all. We've got children starving. Child poverty is at an all-time fucking high. We should all be getting rations. We should all be on the same amount of food. It's bullshit. I welcome this ration, and I hope they do that. Yeah, the panic buying is a different thing. Like, I kind of understand why people are doing it to a certain extent, even though I've been fiercely against it. I understand why people are doing it, because it's the uncertainty, but it's the stuff that they are panic buying that's just ridiculous, you know what I mean? Lockdown started at 8:30. Well, there you go. Everyone should be eating, absolutely. Fucking bring on the rationing. Bring on the food parcels for everyone. Where are the homeless in all of this? How does that fit with the homeless? Who's looking after the homeless now? Where do they stand? The shops are well stocked, absolutely. We are not short of food. This is the thing that people don't understand. We're not short of food. It's mental. I don't think I've been to a shop yet that's understocked, or I've not been able to buy something. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm just pissed off for other people that are getting a rough deal at the minute. I am really. I mean, I'm not well off in any way, but right now I feel so much better off than a lot of people, because I managed to put a few quid to one side. And if I need to be locked down for 3 weeks, I'll be fine. But there are so many people that are not going to be fine. It's bullshit. Yeah, the homeless are never cared for, but they're going to get even less now. there was rationing until the late 50s. Well, fucking bring that on again. It sounds shit, but the less control we're under, the better. However, if we have to have that element of control over us so that things are shared out more evenly, then so be it. It's the lesser of two evils, really. I'd rather be rationed myself so that kids fucking can have a breakfast in the morning. I'm sick of it. I've worked in looking after vulnerable children where we had to buy their breakfast and provide them with a meal in the morning because they couldn't afford it at home. I've had to pay myself out of my own pocket to feed some of the kids I used to look after because they didn't bring food because their families couldn't afford it. It's bullshit. Bollocks, there are plenty of good people out there regardless. I'm not doubting that there aren't good people out there. Go park outside the secret police station. Well, I've got to seriously think about where I'm going to park for the next few weeks now, because I kind of want to be near Alice, but I kind of want to be near other people that mean a lot to me, but I kind of want to be on my own as well. And I'm going to have to stay in Sheffield because there's no way I can commute into Sheffield and back out to the Peak District. Weather's been really nice recently, hasn't it? Do you know what? I mentioned that in the video today that's going to come out tomorrow. Isn't it funny how the weather's been fucking brilliant, but grim for the last few months? At least you got some bread delivered the other day. Man, thank you for that so much. That means a lot. It's midnight lockdown. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. By tomorrow morning, which is what matters, because I'm not going to do anything between now and midnight. Tomorrow morning, I just need to know where I stand with things, but... Therefore, the good people will still be helping others. You're making it sound all negative. All the services are going to be shut down that help vulnerable people. Food banks are shutting down. They're what helped vulnerable people. They're not essential now because they are like charities and stuff that are run by volunteers. They're going to be shut down. Those volunteers aren't going to be able to leave. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Don't get me started. Closing down parks. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I mean, why are these nomads parking in national parks in that way anyway? Or in like one of the parks I read about yesterday was Clumber Park, I think it was, which is a national park, and people were congregating there, and you shouldn't be doing that. Find somewhere else to go, and again, find somewhere where you're not around other people. And I am guilty of being around other people this weekend, but again, it wasn't quite clear, was it, what we can and can't do? And van dwellers like me still don't know what we can and can't do. Yeah, homeless people can't even fall back on churches and mosques and all that where they used to get help because they're all shut down. Think about how many people are self-isolating now that would have been volunteers and would have been working for homeless charities and all that kind of thing. We can't even get... there's so many trains being cancelled because of staff shortages because people are self-isolating. Think about what that means when that's a charity worker or somebody from a food bank. Helicopter waffle. Yeah, you kind of have got a point, but you kind of are missing the point also. Just because there were a large amount of people in one area, that doesn't mean everybody was treating it as a holiday. What you don't understand is that a lot of those people could have been NHS workers that have got one day off and decided to go for a walk in countryside. Stop judging everybody by the same thing. We were allowed to go out and go for a walk in the countryside. Nobody said we weren't allowed to do that. What they're saying is, don't have a party where you've got 10 people in one close group. But a family of 4 going for a walk in the countryside where there might be another 100 families of 4, that's different. It's not been clear, has it? The world is going mad, but, you know, Dad was supposed to be having heart surgery on Friday, and that's cancelled. That's just bad, isn't it? Philip, I am stressed, I'll be honest. And I'm not stressed for me at all. I'm just stressed for other people. It's just not a... It's just not a good time for some people, is it? And it's just not fair. Like, it's really upsetting that when I see people that I care about just being fucking floored by things that, like this, it's just not on. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand how... Like, it's things that we take for granted that have been just taken away from us. It's really pissed me off tonight. I'll just sofa surf for a bit. Yeah, well, that's a good plan. I would just surf on one sofa, though, not many sofas. There hasn't been clear instruction from the very start. Absolutely. Never a more true word spoken there. This is what the problem has been. Am I the only one enjoying this? Well, I mean, I'm not worried about having to self-isolate. Well, I am worried about having to self-isolate because I need attention, like, but I'm not worried about being in my van because that's what I've done for the last few months anyway, up until I started working with Jeff, and I've spent 3 months on my own pretty much. So I'm not worried about that. People were panic buying McDonald's today. I went to McDonald's today, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't a panic buy at McDonald's. We were on our way to work and we were hungry and we said, should we stop for coffee? And we got a McDonald's. But then it was kind of a thing where we were saying it's like a last supper. It was just a joke. It wasn't that we needed it or anything. We can't work from home. That's the issue. And again, me and Jeff have thought we were going to be looked after by some of the people that we work for, but just because of how things have progressed with this virus thing, it's just people have got scared, and I think that rightly so. Don't get me wrong, but then it's just cut our work off. Vape shops should stay open. Do you know what, actually? That's a really good fucking point, right? Are vape shops going to stay open? Because I don't smoke or anything in any way, but I know that people rely on that and to stop smoking. So are we going to be able to buy... Are people going to be able to buy cigarettes but not buy the e-cigarettes? Surely that's going to make... If people only option is to smoke cigarettes, surely that's a bad thing also. Yeah, we were just getting into a groove. Don't be sorry for me, mate. I'm sorry for you. It's just fucking... Yeah, it will absolutely get worse. Like I said in my vlog thing tonight, it's only going to get worse. Well, it's worse. I think that what's going to happen is, my prediction is that we're going to get that sort of, very soon, in a few weeks' time, if this lockdown's going to continue, we're going to end up getting like a bit of a community spirit thing going, probably, where we're all like in it together and all that, hopefully, and we'll get to maybe like people a bit more. Our postal service is affected. Well, exactly. Did they say that tonight? Our postman still running? Is that non-essential travel? Is post essential? Who dictates what's essential and what's not? I will lend Matthew. I will lend you a £5 if you want. I can't tell if you're joking or not, but I will give you a £5, of course. I drive a lorry and live in it. Wow. So postmen are working. It's classed as essential. So I mean, I could buy some absolute bullshit stuff off the internet, and that's essential. They're saying it's going to supermarkets. That's where folks catch it. Yeah, but they've said we can go to supermarkets again. Am I being fucking stupid? Am I being stupid here? They said we can go to supermarkets, which is where all the people are. But we can't go for a walk in Peak District. It's just mad. It's madness. They said order food via delivery. Yeah, but it said where possible. But again, try and book a slot now. You go on Tesco or Morrison's or whatever. Try and book a slot now, because you ain't getting one. I'm a council worker and told it's business as usual. Wow. Bank and building staff are classed as essential. Yeah, but are we allowed to go to bank? Is good at bank essential? Most mortgage companies and housing landlords are freezing all payments. Well, I've actually heard some stories about landlords that are not doing that. I'm homeless and living in a tent. The council office are closed. Fucking hell, Ian. Where, Ian, what area are you from? I'll be taking my exercising in the peaks. Well, again, they've not said we can't go to the peaks to exercise. One exercise a day, they said. What does that mean? Can I? Does it mean I can go to the peaks at 8 o'clock in the morning and return at 5 p.m? That's one walk a day, isn't it? It's just bollocks. And that guy, fucking Bozo the Clown, is going to come out of this looking good just because of fucking people not reading between lines or anything. It's mental. It's been so vague. They need to be starting. This is the thing. Yeah, bills. So electric, gas, internet all needs freezing, because how are we going to pay? Well, not me personally, but how's the average Joe who mum and dad have both just lost their jobs? How are they going to pay for all this stuff? Are they going to start cutting people's electric off and internet off? Fuck that. That's when you'll get civil unrest. Cut people's internet off. Yeah, again, Neil, what is stalking someone considered essential? Well, I mean, depends really. You can't be expected how to be told to do everything. No, you need to be. If they're going to put rules in place, then rules need to be clear. Like when they make laws and stuff, they need to be clear. The question is, are you travelling to the peaks to walk? That's what's causing a problem. That's not. Don't listen to Boris. Well, I think we should listen to Boris. I'm not against the lockdown, again, just to make that clear. I think it's a good thing and it's needed, but it should have happened a week ago, and he needs to be more clear on it, because there's so many questions it's brought up. I'm not being on lockdown in Stoke, I tell you that for no. I don't want to see the UK like Italy. Well, I don't want the death toll to be like Italy's, absolutely not, but get Jeff on. I'm going to leave Jeff and Faith to their evening, because it's been a bit of a tough day for everybody, and I want to give them some space. He just cooked my tea though, and it was fucking spot on, really nice. Can you tell everybody about the Morrison's box scheme, in case they're stuck for food? Right, okay, so apparently Morrison's are doing like food parcel type things, hampers, for 35 quid delivered by DPD, if anybody really needs it. You can return to the city your van's registering. There you go. I'll be right. Although I very nearly fucking switched my logbook to here in Stoke recently. I thought about it. At Manchester Van Life, I'll see you soon. We'll look into it. Yeah, look into that. We don't have a Morrison's near me. Yeah, but it's Thomas, it's delivered by DPD, so it'll be delivered countrywide. I won't worry about it. Scam, yeah, sorry, I am reading your comments. £30 worth of food, £5 delivery. That sounds good. Defo no karaoke on Thursday. That's probably one of the things I'm most pissed off about. I've been practicing all week as well. If anything happens to your van, all parts, please. Yeah, that's the other thing. So, I was talking to somebody the other day that said that their vehicle was almost out of MOT. Well, I presume the MOTs are all on hold now and all that. Like, is road tax on hold? It's plenty of milk and bread. I've not seen milk in a supermarket, and I've not seen bread, and there's certainly lots of bread cakes and stuff. So. Everyone should check their spam inbox. Lots of help messages not getting through. Oh, right, Ed, that's a good advice. Everybody check your spam box just in case. Why are they not locked down China? I think they have locked down China. China's been locked down for about a month, hasn't it? All they want to stop is large gatherings. Well, yeah, gatherings of any more than 2 people, yeah. What the fuck is a bread cake? I'm not starting that debate. Supermarkets are slowly stocking. They've not been low on stock. Supermarkets, it's mad. There's no food shortages at all. I got bread and MILF in Aldi at 4:30. Well, I'm glad you're getting some. Wish I'd had a MILF today. Can't get road tax with no MOT. That's a good point. That's a good point. China seems to be getting over this now. Yeah, although, again, I did read something today saying that they're having a second wave of it, but who knows? Who knows what to believe anymore? Domino's is considered essential. Yeah, it's a food outlet, sure. Imagine McDonald's is a food outlet, that's gone. And Greg's has gone today as well, hasn't it? I want karaoke. I know. I want karaoke too. I love the humour, but it's time to be serious. Well, no, listen, Kevin. I think now we need humour more than anything. Like, and this is why we did the live that we did last night, even though 1 or 2 people were a bit pissed off with it. Now is the time to be laughing about stuff where possible. I'm having a bit of a bad evening this evening because I'm sad for my friends, but last night was a good laugh, and we've got to laugh our way through this shit, because what else have we got? Like, as a lot of you know, my mental health's been on the fucking floor the last few months, and I've really gone to some dark places, and now we're talking about all this lockdown stuff. I'm worried about other people, but I'm worried for myself a little bit as well. So we need to keep going. We need to keep fucking making jokes about it. We just took we had that box of Coronas that we had last night that we didn't drink, and we had a selfie with it today, just as a bit of a joke, like you know, a bit of sarcasm. It's not being disrespectful or distasteful. It's just trying to fucking make light of it. Unworthy Jeff. Yeah, Subway's closing as well, yeah. It's sad. We absolutely need the humour. Why are you worried? I'm just sad that my friends are having a hard time because of this. I'm not worried about the lockdown. Now, the lockdown, again, I'll say it for the third time, the lockdown's welcome. Bring it on, we need it. Like, the NHS needs it. But the NHS needs £350 million a week as well, so, you know. Stranded in Australia. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Let's assess it in 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks is going to be a long time, though. You know, it's going to be a long 3 weeks for everybody. Yeah, pollution is dropping loads, man. Nature is taking this planet back already, which is the silver lining of this cloud. Check your messages, dude. You have an imposter. Which messages? Which messages am I checking? Hold on. What the hell? Martin, that's bizarre. Why are people hating on Greta? She's a fucking kid. And the thing is, Greta's been right as well, and this virus, if anything, has proved how look at the stats on pollution in China, how much they've dropped since people have been on lockdown. In Italy, how much the pollution's changed, how the planet, like I've just said, how nature is taking the planet back already within a month or something. Greta's right as far as I'm concerned. Martin, that's bizarre. She's not a child who's been manipulated at all. She's a child who's just fucking sticking her neck on line. Look at all the abuse she gets. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on some other some messages. Went to local garages, all the shelves are empty. I've not had any problem buying anything. Not impressed Jeff didn't manage to buy a chicken today though, which is a bit annoying. But luckily he had some chicken in and cooked the best chicken I've ever tasted. Sainsbury's got nothing too. Yeah, she's proving a point now, absolutely. Absolutely. £150 order as only £30 got delivered. Yeah, that's the way it is, unfortunately. Is your blood pressure back to safe level? Yeah, Martin's just cheered me up massively, actually. Am I allowed to show him Martin? I don't think they'll be able to see it anyway, but... Yeah, Mevy has still not followed Jeff. If everybody wants to... If everybody can message Mevy and let him know to follow Unimpressed Jeff. This is Jeff Aid calling. We really need Mevy to follow Unimpressed Jeff, okay? I don't understand how anybody can be horrible about a 16-year-old girl that's trying to do her best for the environment. You need to reevaluate your life if you're going to pick on a 16-year-old girl for trying to raise awareness of something that has already been proved in the last month. She is 100% correct. Because she can talk shit at any age. She's not talking shit. She's proved this virus and people being on lockdown has proved what she's saying to be right, mate. Regardless of what your opinion is, the environment has improved because of people being locked down. Fuck this guy. Don't make it about her when it's about the topic. She's delivering the information to you. She's a puppet, it's not fair on her. No, what? She's not a puppet. Man. So if I started preaching about climate change, would that mean I'm a puppet as well? Bizarre, 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 bizarre. Yeah, if you don't believe Greta, believe Attenborough. Why would you believe her? Why is one of them more legitimate than the other? They're preaching the same thing. Your live streams always get so political. They do, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. These are subject matters that fucking end up coming out, and we get to discuss them. And I do like politics, regardless, because she's female. Absolutely. If she'd been a young lad doing it, you'd all be fucking sucking his dick. Why believe any of the climate goons? Well, I mean, there's this little word. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Science. Oh dear. She's not the figurehead, she's just a figurehead, isn't she? And she's getting more publicity because of her age and because she's female. So that's the only reason, really. There are lots of people like Greta who are or more informed than Greta and stuff that are preaching the same thing, but they don't get as much media attention because they're not young women. That's all it's about. Why not believe those that say the evidence isn't fully in? What? She's a young girl. Do you know what? I would be so proud if she were my daughter. If my daughter grows up to try and do fucking nice things for the world, I'd be so proud of her. I can't believe... It's just mental. As bad as the vegan looby, the new religions. Man, I swear to God you're just trying to troll tonight. Yeah, absolutely. My head's hurting a little bit now. All it takes is one guy like this, because we can, to say things that are just utterly ridiculous, and we have to go on political rants, don't we? Climate change is real and is happening. Yeah, and people like Greta are trying to give us tips on how we could reverse that, or at least slow it down. I don't see what she's doing wrong there. Trump says he'll fix it better than anyone's ever fixed it before. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't disagree on that. I presume that's Purdy that said that. I don't disagree that the planet does evolve and change naturally, but we've fucked this planet. As a species, we have decimated this planet. So, and you only have to look at the changes in the pollution levels and stuff like that already. Yeah, the huge decreases in smog. Yeah, absolutely. Listen to evidence, not hype mongers. Yeah, we are doing. That's why we're not listening to you, mate. I think you should do the rest of your live in an Australian accent. Australian accent's been out all day today. Back to van life. How are you doing, Liam? Yeah, I'm not bad. I mean, it's business as usual, really. What's kind of happened is that I've gone from working full time to sort of having 3 months where I'm not working, to then working for a couple of months, and then I'm back to not working again. It is just kind of like a bit of a cycle. How do you feel about the word moist? Well, I quite like moist in some places. Oh, Lucy Flowers. Yeah, good that you're seeking some sort of comfort in this. The planet is fighting back, and good on it. Deforestation, the fucking beef industry. Forget all them things. Nine Ellen, I'm not having none of this 3 weeks without sex business. That to me is essential travel. So Boris wasn't clear, was he? So as far as I'm concerned, It's essential travel. There's no way I'm going without that. Meat and dairy is wrecking the planet also, absolutely. Moist should be mandatory. I agree. Difference of opinion is being trolled the faithful these days. It's not your difference of opinion. Your opinion isn't based on anything. Your opinion's got to be at least carry some weight rather than just be an opinion. I can't say my opinion is that the sky is fucking pink because that doesn't mean anything, does it? You know what I mean? I can't say that cows are fucking blue because that's not my opinion. It's just bullshit. Your opinion's got to carry some weight in some way. Just because you go, oh well, it's my opinion that this. Well, that doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. It has some substance. I'm 40, been sex-free for over 12 months due to a horrible breakup in a 20-year relationship. I'll manage 3 weeks. I won't manage 3 weeks. Not had sex in years. Fucking hell. What are you all doing? This is the time when we should be banging each other's brains out. You know what I mean? "72 and not had sex for 25 years. Wow. I mean, that's up to you, Thomas, but I struggle to go like 25 minutes sometimes. I struggle to go 25 minutes without it sometimes. I only intended on being on here half an hour, and I've been ranting, and it's fucking an hour's nearly gone. I didn't intend on it being so negative either, that, but fucking hell. Rick, I'm so sorry to hear about your situation as well, mate. My heart does genuinely go out to you, and if there's anything I can do to help you, then I will. 6 years of nothing. Fucking hell, man. Right, listen, Thomas, not you, because I can't have sex with you. You're probably, not my type. But, like, I feel like I should put myself out there as, like, a public service. A really mediocre, if anybody wants some mediocre sex that's over really quickly. I feel like I should be fucking some sort of gigolo or something at this hard time. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Right, I'll do it for free as well. Honestly, it'll be. I couldn't charge for my sex, no way. Build it, fix it, use it. Yeah, shout out to you as well. I do remember that you asked me to shout you out. Go follow that person. Send us a pic. Then I always send you pics. I'm offering sloppy seconds. Oh dear. A 3-minute commercial break would last longer. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm ready to go again within 10 minutes, so it's fine. Oh, Holly Barrow, sorry you missed that. I'm just basically planning on offering like a sex service for those on lockdown. Really shit sex for those on lockdown that can't get any. Oh dear. At least this is a bit more of a light-hearted conversation to the previous hour where it's been fucking intense. You've got net curtains. I've got net curtains here. for free too. Yeah, I can't charge. You flaming ding dong. 3 out of 5 for 6. Oh, I could just offer like a cuddle service. That would be, joking aside, that would probably be really good. I mean, the social distancing thing would be out of the window. I'm probably going to be spreading something, but I could just offer like a service where, because I live in a van, I could just go around and stay in people's beds, and like cuddle them and that. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? "10 minutes, you're a god." Oh yeah, I'm good to go again. First time's always a bit of a letdown. We're ready to go again in 10 minutes, and the second one's always a bit better. "My milkshake brings all the girls to the yard." There's no girls in my yard, unfortunately. Oh dear. Cuddle service would be amazing. Yeah, I'd love to do that. That'd be good. I'm trying to get through comments. Hold on. Spooning service. Yeah, that'd be really good. Where do I apply? Waltz. You can have anytime. Hope it's on the corona you're spreading. Who knows? Pamela Henderson. I'm gonna have to have another beer, I think. Heating noise sending me off. I don't really notice it. I think it probably just the speakers pick it up a bit more. Ah, Cozy to living off grid. I'm glad that people are getting some pleasure out of these chats, because it really is making me feel better that I'm able to interact with you all in this way. Just for the record though, my last 5 videos have all been demonetized for mentioning the thing. What's the age limit? You go there. There is no age limit. Age is just a number, isn't it? Well, I mean, obviously there's a lower age limit, but a higher age limit, it doesn't matter, does it? Want a beer delivery, duck egg. Do you want to come in, Jeff, for a little bit? Shall we have Jeff come in for a bit? Only for a bit though, because I'm tired. Like 15 minutes or so. Shall we have 15 minutes of Jeff? Come on, Jeff. Turn off your indicators. Sounds like a dripping tap or a clock. Is that what the noise is? The heater? Yeah. So basically, just to explain to people like Laura that don't know, the heater has a pump, just like a fuel pump essentially, because it is a diesel pump. But where I've got it mounted, it sort of resonates on the wood a little bit. It's mounted just under here, so I could get a silencer for it, like a shroud thing for it, and mount it somewhere else. I could have mounted it under the van, but I just didn't at the time. So it does. You've not seen my pump, have you? Anyway, yeah, that's why, just for them that don't know. I've seen it on that video. What video? Don't know what video that is. Turn it off. We are cool. No, it's only just got to 19 degrees in here. Where's Fireman Tim? Fireman Tim phoned me earlier. Yeah, he's out in the peaks. It's the only thing I haven't seen. You've seen it. I've got the rubber mounting, Paul. I've got the rubber mounting, and I deliberately didn't screw through the like copper shim thing. I screwed through through the rubber, but it's just where it is. It's literally just here. So where does? Right, mate.
I brought you a beer, Dad.
Oh, what you got? You got whiskey?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Well, mate, do you want a whiskey, mate?
Oh,
Hello, pup.
oh,
Hello.
I need to open it.
Hang on. You got an axe, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Probably do it with your teeth.
I don't like using my teeth because I'll use my axe. It's fine. There you go. Right, it's going to be a bit cramped because I'm parked on this side, but
You're on the wrong side.
it's fine. I'll try and move this around a bit. You might have to just perch on edge. He brought the Corona. He did brought the Corona.
Was it they ran out of beer, didn't they? Oh, I'm sat on my keys.
Well,
It's
Right,
still not
yeah.
comfortable. I'm sat on it. Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure you got that back before. I didn't want you to leave without it.
oh, mate. Why did you...
I didn't want you to leave it behind, did I?
Oh, well,
It's got
that's...
fresh batteries in it.
Thank you. At least I hope you've washed it after you've done with it. Fucking... Oh, dear.
It's gonna be a long week.
It's gonna be a long week, innit?
Oh.
Is it held in place with a metal strap? No, it's on a rubber mount. Are we still talking about the diesel eater?
I'll be honest with you. The diesel eater is a lot noisier on Magic Telebox.
Is it?
Is in the flesh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just said that though. I thought that.
Yeah.
You've touched that and then touched your face. Wash your hands. It's only small. Yeah, I didn't want to buy a big one because of where it goes.
I like the lifelike colour.
It's a very lifelike colour. Have we actually put batteries in it? It's not got batteries in it, has it?
No.
No. Well, I imagine that this one's going to get demonetised as well. It's a good job we've not lost any work today and that I can rely on my YouTube income.
Absolutely.
Fucking hell.
100% correct. How's it going?
Oh. Yeah, it's alright. Little man in his little van's here. Now I understand your relationship.
No one really does,
Oh,
but they
dear.
speculate a lot of things.
That's a weird head torch. It is indeed. The dark holes that's been in.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just admit to pegging? No, he will not have anything near his bumhole. Anything. I've tried.
No,
If
I
that
don't.
belongs to Faith, it says more about... No, that's actually mine. That's genuinely mine. I lent it to him.
He turned up one day with a parcel and was like, Macmillan got gifted an axe, didn't she?
Yeah.
And then he said, and this one's for you. And it was a short, stubby purple strap-on. It was like, just what I always wanted.
The things I buy off eBay, right? I went to go pick up my post, and my friends Matt and Gemma, my care of address, and one day some live ants and a strap-on turned up, and they were like, "What have you been buying?" Just my eBay purchases sometimes.
My Amazon purchases get mixed up. I tried for the second time to buy Macmillan a shiwi. The first time it went to an address where we were no longer there, so it got successfully delivered, but it never got handed to us. The second time, they sent us a ring sizer.
Really?
Yeah.
I bought a ring sizer once.
Did you?
Mm.
Instead of a shiwi?
No. Just bought a ring sizer.
Well,
It's a cool story for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Listen, we've been through a lot today,
We have.
but we'll be right, won't we? Have you put invoice in for today?
Not yet.
Okay, well,
I will
it needs
do.
to go in.
It needs to go in pronto, doesn't it?
Your secret is out. Oh dear, we've got a strange relationship.
Yeah. But that's okay. It's not strange for us.
The
It's
ring
just strange for
sizer,
everyone
yeah.
else.
That's the ring sizer.
That's the ring sizer.
I thought it meant something. Faith thought that the ring size meant something else.
Yeah, she got all excited and everything.
Dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
It could be worse. At least we've got loads of work on for the rest of the week. Oh dear.
Well, there is a
Send me a picture of that pump and I'll work out something to stop the noise. It's just the way it's mounted, mate. Really, I should have mounted it under under van. And you call him Dad, yeah, because he's the daddy. He's our daddy, isn't he, Faith?
Oh, what a strange world we live in. I won't say strange, I'll say interesting. Let's say interesting.
That's interesting.
No, he took away my purple.
Liam doesn't stop making noise. Somebody else is saying it as well.
You are noisy, but that's okay. But it's just, I think per kilo, you're the noisiest thing that's ever existed. Like pound for pound, there's nothing ever.
Luke's van life's asking if he's missed anything. No, no, no. Forgot about the ant farm. Yeah, the ant farm is still a thing. It's under the cupboard in the dark at the minute. And he says I'm noisy. You're noisy on a different level, like...
Who?
Kirsty. Jesus Christ. Best drama llama I know. Give over. They've been jousting Luke. That's a good one.
Jousting or docking.
Is it more or less noisy when using the purple demon? Thanks for that. Such a diva. Why do I get this reputation of being a diva? You're more of a diva than me. You're strop today.
I was momentarily precious. I nearly threw a half a Yorkie at someone again, didn't I? But that was okay. We sorted it out.
I came and helped, didn't I?
You dissolved an otherwise inflammatory situation. Or poured petrol on it, one or the other.
Yeah, well, yeah. Possibly, yeah. Sneaks into the back seat and takes the purple demon. What, in front of us?
You can't waste a Yorkie. If it defeats an enemy, throwing half a Yorkie at someone isn't a waste of it, is it?
Jeff almost... a few weeks ago, Jeff got into a road rage incident where he almost threw a Yorkie at somebody. So then today, when he was getting upset with a cupboard, I suggested he could throw a Yorkie at that also.
But the thing was, the reason that I didn't throw the half a Yorkie at someone wasn't because I had a sudden realisation about how pathetic I was behaving. It was the fact that I really wanted to enjoy eating the Yorkie. So it was halfway out the window, and then I decided I wasn't eating it. I wasn't throwing it. And today, when you threw that whole... There's half a Yorkie still left in the van. I was like, I'm trying to be serious and angry and horrible.
Is Faith okay? I'm okay, thanks for thinking of me.
Oh.
We do check in on Faith all the time. Does Jeff own a van? Yeah, he does. What van do you own?
I own a Vauxhall, what is it? Combo at the moment.
Is it like it's a Corsa van, isn't it?
It's a Corsa van, basically.
Yeah.
It's an Ickle van. It does lots of miles, but doesn't carry a lot of stuff.
Jeff, you okay? Somebody's checking in on you now.
Oh, God love him. Well, other than obviously that Mevy's not followed me yet, I'm doing fine. I'm as well as a person can be when Mevy is not following them.
Can everybody go on Instagram and message Mevy? Can everybody go message Mevy and ask them to follow Not Impressed Jeff, please?
I feel it's not impressed. You're
not impressed, though. You're never impressed.
It's unimpressed.
Yeah, but you're not impressed.
Yeah, but anyway.
He follows me. I do Cat Adventures.
Oh, right. Well, it's like that, is it?
Mevy follows me as well. Mevy messages me from time to time as well, actually. Mainly in the morning after we've been drunk and we've been messaging while drunk.
No, I don't message him while I'm drunk. You message it. The poor Mevy, he has a very pleasant night's sleep, I hope. Wakes up in the morning and then goes, oh, Liam the Terrible sent me 17 voice messages. Oh, these are going to be charming, aren't they?
Yeah, Mevy does get a lot of drunken messages from me.
How tall are me and you?
Never finished projects message, Mevy.
There was a message about how tall I am versus how tall you are, or how
What?
tall are we respectively.
Say that again.
There's a message about how tall we are.
Oh, is there?
Outlive Terrible, how tall are you and Jeff?
How tall?
Right. Well, we're not that different in height, but there's
We're
a
not that different
recent
in height.
Instagram post on your Instagram where it looks like I've shrunk you.
Yeah, it looks like I'm about 5.5 foot tall and he's a fucking BFG. And honestly, there's 2 inches in it, isn't there?
Yeah, in real life there's 2 inches in it, but you look at that.
And I am 6 foot tall, and in my Doc Martens I'm 6'1" easily.
Yeah, and perfect diameter legs.
Perfect diameter legs. What's the dog doing? Do you not think that's a shit place to lay? Oi,
No buys.
no, guys, you've got a bed. Why would you climb up there?
Don't know.
Fucking dingo.
Right, is having a dog for the next 3 weeks going to be difficult for you? You know where I'm going with this.
Are you
know
trying
where
to
I'm
steal my
driving,
dog
aren't
for a
you?
few weeks?
Well, Macmillan is ever some slightly heartbroken at this moment in time at the prospect that she won't see Princess. She's kind of slightly miffed about the fact that she won't see you, but she's more miffed about the fact that she won't see Princess.
The thing is, I don't know how long I'm going to be in Sheffield for, do I?
No, you don't.
And the dog will get used to you, and then she don't want to come back to me anyway. And people will think that I've neglected my dog. And Laura's my biggest critic, and she'll say, "Oh, you give your dog away."
It's not giving
I want
you.
you both to stay. I know, and I do want to stay.
There isn't a win in this situation, irrespective of what you do. You've
Who
got a
owns the
very
strap? Don't let
emotional
him have the
Macmillan on
dog.
your hands.
I will honestly, all jokes aside, I will come back to Stoke next week.
No,
Because things might change. We might get some work on or something, and we'll figure it out.
we've got.
If I need to come to Tesco's in Stoke, they can't stop me from doing a shop, or I need to go for a walk in Stoke.
It's interesting how it'll all be interpreted, won't it? Have you ever seen that guy who built a horse shelter that was a table and chairs in his back garden? Because he applied for planning permission.
Oh, I've seen things like that.
He applied for planning permission for a horse shelter and the council said no, so he built a giant table and chairs, which works as a horse shelter, but you don't need planning permission to build a table and chairs.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna kind of be in that kind of clever scenario, aren't they? Oh, live long and prosper, Kev. Macmillan's found herself a Star Trek geek on your thing. I say geek, I mean fan.
I like Yoda.
Ooh, you just lost 5 points there, mate.
It'll change for the worse soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I know.
By the way,
Yeah,
as you've exited the house
yeah,
and had another bath tonight,
yeah.
is it still full of pubes?
No, I've cleaned all my pubes
Have you?
on the bath.
Have you? No, like
No, I
genuinely.
have. I washed them out. Yeah.
Because Macmillan going to bed last night, she was like, "What the hell?"
I've not shaved my balls in like
She
2
couldn't
weeks.
believe your arms, for example, are completely bald. and that you can have so much hair somewhere else. It seems
That's not even like my full pubes. That were just my balls.
so. If you so you've got that's bizarre.
Do you not shave your balls?
Not without trimming anywhere else.
Oh no. I do trim the top bit, but not like that far down. Like I've got quite. Do you want to look?
That's like when people.
Look.
I'm not looking.
Look.
You know when?
No, look.
No,
Look.
I'm not
Look.
looking.
Just look.
No, I'm not gonna look.
Look. Just look.
I'm
Just
not
look
gonna
down.
look.
Just
No.
Look down. Look.
No,
look,
I'm
look.
definitely not gonna.
Give me your hand.
No, no. It's a bit like when people do the whole shaving the tash but leaving the beard thing. Is
No,
it
no,
not?
no, because nobody wants to see, especially with a cock my size, like a completely shaven one would just look like an infant's penis. So I have to keep some hair to remind women that I'm an adult.
McMillan, I'll come look. I'll send you a picture, McMills. Can I look at...
Oosh.
You'll have a couple of images on there, won't you? Here's me pointing at the sky. Why have you shown me that?
Look.
No, I don't want to see. And it looks like an infant's, honestly.
Look. I've got
Take that picture of yourself.
I've got normal hair around that area, but then my balls are shaved.
When you say normal hair,
Normal length, just a bit trimmed, but not like.
normally tall, skinny blokes are quite well endowed.
Nah, not this
The
one.
picture says different, if I'm honest.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. You've not ate your bananas, they're browning, they're going off. You better get them eaten.
Yeah, because, there's a war on.
Well, you can't waste food.
It isn't the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Yeah, but that's crap as well. I've got no rhythm.
As you're hammering away to Slipknot.
Boo Bear, you need a whiskey.
I do. Well, no, I've had enough. But anyway, I'm going to
be going soon anyway.
I haven't got to be up in the morning, have I?
Liam is Jesus and his first of his sacred. There you go, you see. They know. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Yeah, you too.
Anyway, I've invaded your live chat and that was
No,
not
it's
my
fine.
intention.
I didn't intend on being on this long, but I for some reason tonight's audience is like double what, or has been double what it's been for the last few weeks. So, for the last week, sorry. So that's been really good, actually. Thank you, everybody, for that. I think Jeff wants a banana. Offer him one.
Have a banana.
Do you want this?
Banana.
Not a banana. Here, have a banana, Jeff. Have a banana.
It smells funky.
It's been up you. You're the only one that's used it.
It's not true. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Here's me hoping, yeah, it'd be nice if Liam introduced me to van life because I want to be taken seriously and credible and all the rest of it. And all that's ever happened is us drinking, you being sick on your shoes, or I can't blame the strap on you.
He won't let me use it. I might get Faith to peg me if you're not going to let her do it.
I don't know. I'm just not. Get involved. Help yourself.
Help yourself.
It's
not like I'm going to be banging your missus. She's going to be banging me, and that's different, isn't it?
I mean, I'll go to. I was going to say I'll go to the pub, but I won't. Obviously, will I?
There's a war on, isn't there?
I'll go for me daily exercise.
Scam, yeah. Thank you for watching. Honestly. Oh my God, I've changed my mind. About what? Oh, I don't know. She changed my mind for the good or the bad. Honestly, all jokes aside, this is why I'm doing lives trying to do lives every night, because it's fucking shit what's going on. I'm just trying to add a bit of positivity, and I know that we had some political rants to begin with, but that's all part and parcel, isn't it? You know what I mean? You right?
Yeah, you carry on.
Well, are you just touching? Do I go around your house just touching stuff?
Yeah, you do actually.
I do, yeah, actually. Yeah.
What are these?
Liam is a very mucky, naughty person.
He is. He's a tremendous. I nearly said something else. A tremendously noisy per kilo.
Per kilo,
the noisiest.
Tell her about the
planet.
diameter of my legs.
Perfect diameter.
Perfect diameter legs, like footballers' legs.
Jeff, if you and Faith got a YouTube channel, so I've got one.
Not impressed, Jeff. No, High Def Jeff.
High Def Jeff.
High Def Jeff.
And
Faith is Faith McMillan. She's commenting there.
the
Squeaky ball. Do you like pegging, Liam? Well, I'm up for most things, especially when there's a war on. You know what I mean?
McMillan's tagged me in hers, so by shouting out hers, she shouted out mine. And she's a good one, isn't she?
Yeah, so go follow Faith McMillan there. She does singing and that. And I Def Jeff is all one word.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do really.
I feel like I've got sunburn on my nose today. Has it been that sunny today?
We've been indoors, sweetheart. How could we have got...
my nose is a bit sore. Look. It's doing that thing where it goes a bit white and it's a bit red, isn't it? It looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Jesus. Do you know what I mean? It feels a bit sore as well.
Mine doesn't, so I can't identify. I'm sorry.
Faith has a great voice. I told her.
It's phenomenal. Actually,
she's got a great singing voice. A talking voice is a little bit annoying. That woman talks in the tone that only dogs can hear.
That's why the dog's always super excited.
That's why the dog is always excited.
It's warm in here again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you warm yet?
It's only 20 degrees.
Oh.
You're a bigger man than me, though, aren't you? You've got a bit more insulation than me.
Yes.
Because the extra ash brown you had today.
Oh.
Stop sniffing all your coffee.
The last McDonald's ever.
The last McDonald's ever.
Huh.
We'll be having a joint van life one. Yeah, they will get a joint van life when they enter van life. If they ever get to enter van life with the fucking current situation.
But we'll get there.
Do that again?
No, I'm never doing that ever again.
Do that again?
No.
Do that again?
No. How is it?
Are you guys 420 friendly? Well, yeah, but there are things that have stopped that for a little while. It means do smoke weed.
Oh, well, I don't personally.
Yeah.
Why does that mean that? I understand.
Oh, right, okay. Well, there was this thing where, it's a long story actually, and I do apologise if I don't get it absolutely correct, anybody who's watching, but 420 is a number associated with smoking weed because this bunch of kids in like California or somewhere used to meet at 420 every day to smoke weed after school.
Right.
So it became a thing like 420, so they used to meet at that. But now, the 20th of April, like somebody just said there,
yeah,
is 420 in America.
Yeah.
So now that's like National Smoking Weed Day.
Oh.
There you go.
I understand.
Yeah, what he just said, yeah. I have a medical card for it here. I wish I was...
Bake
annual weed day, yeah. So every 20th of April is like National Weed Smoking Day. Cool story, bro. I'm right on that one though, aren't I? That's how that came about. I had to Google that some years ago though because I didn't understand
California.
Jeff looks unimpressed. That's just him.
Yeah.
The only time Jeff laughs is when I'm making him laugh. Because I'm right funny.
Or when Billy Connolly's on the TV, which is basically the same thing.
My nose is far too pointy to be like Billy Connolly.
No,
Yeah.
I think
a
if
perfect
Billy
triangle.
Connolly had a love child with
Jesus Christ!
Clive Anderson.
Thanks. Hyde Park is one massive joint on that day. Yeah, it's like celebrated around the world on that day.
I do like those. So I don't smoke weed, but I do like those kind of.
If you don't
masses.
know, let's find. Is Jeff ticklish?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He is ticklish. Turns out he is. Have you ever played Cards Against Humanity? Yeah, I played Cards Against Humanity. I played Cards Against Humanity with the Boondockers at New Year, was it? Around New Year time? And I was rubbish at it. That was loud.
What a girl's voice!
Your voice is like that, isn't it? Sorry, Jeff, couldn't resist. It was Scam's fault.
I like it.
I'm not ticklish in the slightest, but what happens if especially if men try and tickle me, I just come. So don't try it, alright? I'm getting pissed tonight. Yeah, I think we are as
S.J.
well.
Lawrence, are you a poet? Because you have, like, the name, don't you?
It's like a poet's name.
Jeff, Billy is the best. Billy Connolly's an incredibly funny human who's probably offended more people than he's made laugh.
It's probably not very good looking though, is he? You know what I mean? Like, say if you were going to be compared
in
to
the
anybody.
80s. In the 80s, I think
He wasn't good looking in the 80s at all.
Yeah, I think
so.
he was. Well, I think he was
You should
windswept
come
and
to
interesting.
Northern Ireland. Everybody has pictures of Jesus in their houses. You'd be treated like a celebrity.
Which Jesus though? The kind of the one.
The white Jesus.
The white one, yeah. Okay.
Whereas I'm half Hispanic, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, my mum's been to Jamaica. So.
I'm not sure that makes you Hispanic. If I'm honest with you. I'm not sure how that would make anyone Hispanic at any point whatsoever. But never mind.
Liam's gorgeous, yummy.
I wouldn't
Billy
go that
Connolly
far.
is gorgeous.
Is George's even now?
He smells sexy. What? I don't get it.
I remember him stripping off. There's more, but see, Billy Connolly's more in people's consciousness. Isn't it interesting that a huge amount of people who find Billy Connolly a very attractive man follow you on YouTube? And maybe they haven't connected those dots as to why they find you so
I don't
appealing.
look like Billy Connolly.
Well, other than you, obviously, all of your face.
SJ Lawrence has been very complimentary tonight. SJ Lawrence needs to slide into my DMs, I reckon.
Oh, sexy Liam.
Get it, Liam. Billy is the man.
Well, hello there, my fellow
Boomers.
boomers.
Ah! I just burned my foot on my heater.
Oh, it was a stupid thing
Yeah.
to do, wasn't it?
Feel sorry for burglars. Nowhere for them to make a living now. Well, yeah, they'll just start looting shops, hopefully. Hopefully they'll start with those little shops that put the price of the bog roll up.
I stopped a shoplifter yesterday.
I know, I can't believe you did that. You should have let him carry on.
Why?
Times are hard.
He was a little thieving little scumbag. So anyway.
Yeah, everybody here knows
Oh,
who
Matthew
Kelly is.
Kelly.
He thinks he looks like Russell Crowe. He looks like Matthew
don't think
Kelly.
I look like anyone. Do you know what I think
found
I
this
look like?
stream
Me.
randomly.
And my
Hey.
baby brother, I look like him as well.
Welcome to the stream. What's that say? Citricity.
I found this stream randomly.
Well,
How
I'm
would
glad that you
find
found
that
it randomly. Yeah, let us know how you found it randomly, genuinely. He does look like Russell Crowe. Does he look like Russell Crowe? He looks like Russell Crowe as much as I look like Russell Crowe. You look like Matthew Kelly.
I don't like...
Phil Tufnell. I don't know who that is.
Phil Tufnell's a great skinny cricketer. You look like Jesus.
Boondoggers. You look like Jesus.
He does a bit. He does look like that person that no one's ever clapped eyes on, doesn't he?
How was your day in Knots? I mean, the day in Knots wasn't too bad, was it? It was
Oh, it's a bit stressful, but hey,
a
there you
bit
go.
stressful, but at the end of the day, we did 6 hours work. We can't complain, you know what I mean?
We did
It
the
weren't
thing-
the hardest work in the world.
It was just confusing, but we got there, didn't we?
Have you watched Vikings? Actually, I've not watched the latest series of Vikings, but I asked somebody for their Amazon Prime login the other day, and he gave it to me, and I totally forgot to log in. I really want to watch the latest season. So no, I've watched all of them up until the latest season. Hold on. Wait.
I was not buzzed. It does a bit. Russell Crowe had a bad night on the town, maybe.
Show me the palms of your hands. Why? Nothing on that one.
Yeah,
It looks like Jesus because his mum went to Jamaica. That's why
he
he
looks Hispanic. That's the perfect logic. You've got to love that logic. That logic, you can't deny.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Now,
Oh,
can we pin this comment? Can we pin comment? Oh, we can't pin comments on here, can we? Liam is unique and fit as fuck.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, faff, yeah.
I thought faffy meant like kind of faffs.
No,
unnecessarily.
no.
Like,
Fit as
we're
fuck.
leaving at 7:45.
Look at his
and
face, look at his face.
8:02, we're still faffing.
That's like you in the morning.
No.
every morning, Jeff will out every night. I'll say, right, what time we're getting up tomorrow? He goes,
not
right,
true. not true.
We're leaving at 7:45 this morning. 7:45. We're leaving at 7:45.
We did.
We fucking did not leave at 7:45.
We did.
I went into your house at bang on 7:45 to find you stood in your boxer shorts, not even ready for work.
I was very close to being ready. To leave
Yeah,
the house.
but every single day, and that one time I was late, you never let it forget.
Every single day.
You never let me forget that one time I was late when you're late every
That one
single
time
day.
at band camp.
Jeff is fit as fuck. Wow,
Yeah.
you've got a follower.
I have. It's my missus.
Liam is Jesus Christ. See, I am getting lots of compliments tonight, and I like every one of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Your faffing and faff are different. Lol. True fact. Definitely
Bless you, my
unique.
children. Bless you all, my children.
No question about it.
If anybody needs a drive-by cuddle, let me know. I'm open for spooning and that. All you have to do is feed me.
And let him use your bath.
Let me use your bath.
Uses half a bottle of bubble bath every bath he ever takes, and
Oh, because we can back commenting again. Definitely
trims his
unique.
pews.
No question about it. Sort of likable in a unique way. He grows on you.
Like a fungus.
Like like black mold. Oh dear. You are lucky to still be around nice people. I am lucky to be around nice people, and genuinely, I'm gonna miss Faith and Jeff. I only call you Jeff on here, don't I?
Yeah.
He's got a real name, but he's not actually called Jeff. I only called him Jeff on here. I'll DM you my password for Prime. Thank you. I keep forgetting to do it though. I don't watch that much telly, so it's a bit difficult. I don't ever just sit and watch TV. Oh, no social distancing here. Well, we work together, so and we were saying today actually we pretty much live together. Apart from actually sleeping, my van is essentially a bedroom in your house, isn't it? Because I come in your house in the morning.
You're part of the household, in effect.
Yeah,
It
I'm
says
part of the
about
household.
you're part of
So,
the household,
anybody that is bothered about this distancing thing, we've been together for the last 2 months every single day. So
solidly, and
we are social distancing from other people. Although we were at work today and we were around other people, it's not.
Yeah, but what did we do the moment we got back in the van?
Yeah, and we had gloves and masks on
We took
and all
the masks
that.
off straight away.
Yeah.
First thing we did.
Yeah, and then got off of each other. Sports Direct is staying open. It's not because clothes shops are shutting, aren't they? You'll still see him. We live like, what is it, 50 miles?
Yeah.
50 miles apart, so depending on what happens, we might not. Separated at birth with Tom Davis. I've said this Tom Davis thing before. Is absolutely. I think he even talks a bit like Tom Davis.
Who's Tom Davis?
Are you guys dating? We've got a weird relationship. Last Kingdom is a good watch. I think I started to watch Last Kingdom.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
The F1 one's still a good one, you know. Even if you're not into Formula One, it's still a brilliant.
Usually the documentaries that you don't expect to be good are good.
Yeah.
One of the best things I've ever watched on Netflix, and this is genuine, is a documentary about rats. And it was genuinely fascinating.
I tell you what I did watch, which was fascinating. This is at Christmas, actually. Don't Fuck with Cats.
Don't Fuck with Cats was really good. Actually.
Whoa,
really
that was. Whoa, you binged that one. That
you should also actually. You should look on YouTube for Luca Magnotta documentaries, because there are other documentaries that give you way more information.
Really? I don't think I want more information, if I'm honest.
Really good though. Like I started to watch some like older documentaries about him. It was crazy. China is dead now. So Trixity, I don't know if you did say how you managed to find this live stream. I must have missed it if you did say it, but you said.
Where's Ryan from earlier on, by the way? The chap that said he was living in a tent.
He only left one comment. He didn't comment again.
Twice where on planet Earth he was, but I didn't get a response. So.
Sports Director announced they will stay open because they see themselves as essential as they are keeping Britain fit. Man, imagine if the only clothes we could get were Lonsdale or fucking Kappa. Imagine if that was all the only clothes we could buy from
I'd
now
just
on.
go naked. I think you could campaign to legitimately go naked at that point.
Imagine. Chris Turner, hi guys. Hello, Chris Turner. We are about to shut this live down, by the way. We've been on 95 minutes, which was way more than I expected. Sports Direct sells Slipknot backpacks.
Slipknot backpacks?
Yeah.
That sounds like it would be a euphemism.
Please don't
for
go
something.
naked. Chris is already not a fan of you being naked.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with...
Slazenger. Yeah, we could have that.
Yeesh. I don't know what any of these brands are, if I'm honest with you.
Well, nobody does.
You see this T-shirt?
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything on.
No, I don't wear logo
I actually
T-shirts.
say to my friends who are really conscious about clothes, they go, what are you wearing? And I go, am I naked? No. Then I have succeeded. It's that simple, isn't it? I wear clothes because society says that you have to. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even bother.
Fossil Metals, thanks for the follow. Faith, Fossil Metals has made something amazing. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show it on camera right now because I don't...
Oh, such a tease.
Oh,
that picture came up again. Oh, I didn't need to see that. Do you know what? In my drunken slumber tonight, because I'm going to have a couple of whiskies when I get into the house, I'm going to be nodding off, and the last image that flashes through my brain before I fall asleep is that one.
Fossil Metals has made this. Oh, hold on.
That's mighty incredible, isn't it?
Isn't that amazing?
Is impressive.
So I don't know what he's planning on doing with it, whether he's just making one or not, or whether they're going to be for sale, but how amazing is that? Like, out of the blue, he just messaged me saying, oh,
I've made a thing.
I've made a thing. Don't play sounds from licensed music. I've had a copyright strike.
Miller wants a copy of that pic.
Oh,
send
yeah,
her that
send
pic.
Which one?
Not the. Well, send her the Fossil Metals one because she's a fan, but also send her the other one as well.
I'm going to send it to you now, Macmillan.
Get her to rate it out of 10.
I'll send you the clean photo. Yeah, Faith, this is something that Fossil Metals has made. He just sent it to me.
Both. Hug more llamas.
Wow.
I don't know a llama. I'm not sure if I met one, my first compulsion would be to hug said him or her lager.
I don't... Lager?
Llama.
Leave the llamas alone, man.
Oh, it's wicked. Which image are you referring to there?
No, I've not sent her the dick pic.
Have you not?
No, only you got that.
Send McMillan a dick
Don't tell people that it's really small though, because it's just a camera angle. If it is.
Send McMillan a dick.
I'm not sending Macmillan a dick pic.
She'd appreciate it.
I know she would, but she can see it in real life if she wants. She can't really.
Oh no! Come on. IE Sports Direct. MOT just because.
I'm a Newcastle fan. Surely Newcastle fans hate Sports Direct.
Is that football? Is that
Yeah?
that's the one with the round ball,
Mike
isn't it?
Ashley owns up Sports Direct. Owns or owned Newcastle United and didn't invest money or doesn't invest money. I'm not sure the update on that, but anyway.
Is it a shower or a grower, Liam?
Grower for sure.
Yeah, it'd have to be really, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't grow very much. Oh, that was a dry cough, wasn't it?
It was a dry cough. So, the hot topic is, the major question is, from our diet, should we remove eating bats?
I think that's a lesson learned for the world there, isn't it?
Really? Okay. Well, I can't promise that I'm going to stop, but maybe I'll cut down.
Yeah, we should definitely cut down on eating bats, everybody.
Eating bats, yeah, definitely.
Can I try something to do with magic? Paul, you can try something to do with magic if you want.
Dun, dun, dun. Cricket bats. No, I wouldn't eat a cricket bat.
Cozy to living off grid. See you soon. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot. Give this a thumbs up, by the way, before you go. Anybody?
It's not desperate.
You guys still up so much for 15 minutes? Yeah, we're still here. It's been 45 minutes. You've been sat here now, Jeff.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like being at work.
Am
I getting paid for this?
From YouTube until it gets demonetized because he said.
Yeah, everybody give us a thumbs up because I'm getting every video demonetized at minute because I don't know.
Because you make them in poor taste.
Technically, this is your work. Yeah, exactly. I'm back to this now.
Yeah.
But thanks for the giggles, much needed. Oh no, thank you for joining in. Honestly, I say this every time, but these lives wouldn't be anything without you lot because it's just be like me talking to me. Did you just do a silent Trump?
No, I did a silent yawn. I was fatigued.
Oh, right, okay.
I've been very fatigued today.
Yeah, it'd just be me talking
But
to myself
don't let me
like I do
interrupt
from the other
you.
time.
You carry on regardless.
Well, I'm sorry.
You just deliver what you want.
I'm sorry that you're tired today because you had to half screw that screw in and then cry about it and let me bail you out. I'm sorry that you had to do that on your own today. That half a screw that you screwed in. I was thinking
Fair play. You
17
saved the
for.
day. That's okay. That's what you're there for.
What's 17 for? I don't. Have I missed something? What did we say? Oh, hold on. I've missed something. Hold on. Think of a number between 15 and 20.
Okay.
Got one. Have you got one? 17, hopefully.
No. What was it
I was thinking 17. But that's not magic, though, is it?
What was it?
A number between 15 and 20.
15 and 20. I was thinking 16.39 recurring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff should be a regular. I like him. Don't encourage him.
Well, he won't be a regular for next 3 weeks because
yeah,
he's
next 3 weeks.
me,
Yeah.
isn't he?
We'll have to figure out some way. I'll FaceTime you while doing a live or something. I approve. Scam approves you.
Oh.
So what will you do now we're on lockdown? Well, I don't know what I'll do, really. The same as I fucking did for the last 3 months before I started working, really. Just fuck all. Hopefully, if Royal Mail's still running, then I'll ramp up the coffee thing again and just, you know.
You're still going to live in your massive mansion, though, and pretend you live in a van, aren't you?
Don't say that on live. Okay, that ballsed up. Are you sure it's not a clitoris? I don't know what one of them is.
Clitoris.
Where would one of those be if they were? What time tomorrow? I'll try and do 8 PM tomorrow. It just depends. I did it a bit later tonight because I was listening to what fucking Bozo the Clown was going to say. So, yeah. That coffee is great, mate. Thank you.
It's well good in that.
Well, good. Jeff's one of my biggest customers.
I really like
and
coffee.
also the biggest receiver of free coffee ever. I think you've had more free coffee than I've had.
True fact. Well, you say free, there's methods of payment, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And the way that you pay me, some would pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
There's at least one part of Jeff that could reach you in Sheffield. I think she means your nose. She means your hairline, because that's quite long, isn't it?
Hairline is long.
Don't
you be picking at people's hairlines. McPartlin.
McPartlin.
It's true fact.
Oh dear.
Does anybody know if Ash Pollard's dead, by the way?
Ash Pollard's not dead. Is Ash still uploading? Has he uploaded today?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's gone off the reservoir, as it were. And he normally chimes in with your things as well and goes, you're a dickhead. And then
the receding hairline. Somebody else has pointed it out. Look at it.
I think all you've got to do...
You are 10 years older than me, though, so it's...
You've just got to... You see, it's no more expensive to be as balding as you are. Because, yes, you're spending less on Timotei, but you are spending more on Imperial leather. Right? It's that simple. It's that relationship between the two, isn't it?
Oh dear. He uploaded a video earlier. See, he's just not fucking...
23 hours ago, he uploaded a video.
You've just not got notifications on.
That's not true.
Here's a joke.
I clicked the bell icon and everything.
You're all just talking amongst yourselves now, and just fucking get a room, why don't you? Can we turn the subject back to me, thank you? I thought you was doing a quickie. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go. I am definitely gonna go soon. Not enough of you have put the thumbs up thing on anyway. Just do that. Oh, it's down there on you, isn't it? It's down there. Click the thumbs up thing if you can.
Unless you're
really
on
does
television, in which case it doesn't.
Unless if you're on television, go on your phone and do it on there. He did. Oh, I did an update today apparently.
I'm not seeing it.
Well, you're just not dedicated to Ash, are you?
Well, yeah, I am actually. Ever since you sent me a sticker.
You must have blocked Jeff. That'll be another YouTuber that's blocked Jeff.
And that's why you've got to respect Mevy as much as I do, really, because despite everything, he still hasn't blocked me.
Or me, even after all the drunken messages I've sent him.
You should do a video, actually, of the drunken messages you've sent Mevy.
Shall I try and find one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not to find him, maybe. Hi, Mevy. What I've realised is about Jeff is that once Jeff gets friends with you, I think he's going to dump me. And technically he's my employer, and I need this job. So will you not be friends with him for a little while? Just at least until summer, until I've saved some money up. And once I've saved some money up, you can be friends with him, and he can sack me, and then that's it, and you can be friends with him. Oh, is that what's happened? All right. He's never told you, and now you've sacked me.
No.
Hi, Mevy. It's Liam again. And I'm with somebody else.
There you go, there you're drunk.
Introduce yourself.
I'm mute.
No, introduce yourself.
No, I'm not. No, you only ever want to.
No, what's the matter, George? No, I'm not.
Maybe you'll get completely the wrong impression because we're not. I'm a nice person.
Talk to Mevy when we're drunk.
Poor Mevy. I feel sorry for Mevy. He wakes up in the morning.
No, don't feel sorry for Mevy. He's got a massive knob.
I've heard that.
I've heard that as well.
I've heard that.
And honestly, I've looked at his trouser bulge and it is quite big.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm envious of that. Because mine gets compressed by my trousers quite a lot.
We're 42 seconds in, and I don't think we've contributed to Mevy's life. Oh, we'll say this. Yeah. He was at 22%.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then I did a contribution to it. They pissed up Liam's messaged me again.
No, Mevy likes getting messages from me. Don't you think?
Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
No, Mevy likes it. I'm sending Mevy a message now. Come on, let's be nice to Mevy. Dad, come on.
What? Yeah.
Mevy
you already recording?
I'm already recording it, yeah.
The thing is,
Mevy knows that I'm nice to him and that I like him.
I know this, but Mevy wakes up in the morning and he's got like.
He probably gets thousands of fan mails.
Yeah, but who wants this before you've had a coffee in the morning? Who wants to look at the phone and go, Liam the dickhead? Sorry.
Liam the dickhead. No.
Not a message.
Oh fuck.
The only one, but
I'm worried that he thinks that of me.
no, he's not in isolation.
Do you think other people think that of me? Gadget John thinks that of me, and that Whippet man.
I tell you what is
I'm
funny
Liam
though.
the dickhead.
You should send him that video of you being sick.
Maybe, do you think Mary wants to see a video of me being sick?
No, not particularly. Just how nice you are.
No, because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, but the niceness of how it's something that's happening to you. You've got no involvement whatsoever.
Yeah.
Do you know we're starting our week tomorrow, Monday morning, and we've been out on the lash on a Sunday night.
I said leisurely. Let's just go for a couple of drinks, not get drunk.
And that's the problem. It never is with.
No, it's you. You drink really quickly.
No,
I've never known anybody drink as quickly as you.
I'm very thirsty.
So there you go. Poor Mevy wakes up.
Mevy wakes up to those kinds of messages from me. For some reason, when I'm drunk, all I want to do is message Mevy.
But you never message him in the day.
No, I don't message him in the daytime.
The Boondockers, who is Mevy?
Who is Mevy? Can't believe he's saying that.
Outrageous.
Who
Bevy?
is? Mevy is amazing.
Mevy is amazing, yeah.
Yeah, some think is more amazing than others, don't they, Jeff?
He's got great diameter legs as well.
He's got good diameter legs.
Only jesting.
Oh dear.
Stop bullying Mevy. Yeah, stop bullying Mevy.
I'm not bullying Mevy.
Jeff, who was Mevy?
Right.
Mevy _Van Life.
Mevy_Van Life. Mevy's another YouTuber who's brilliant, and I have a lot of love for him. But for some reason, when I get drunk, I like to message him.
I think it's because he's always
DMs.
super nice about it.
Check your Insta DMs. Insta DMs. This is scam from
Oh,
YouTube.
accept, mate. Hit the accept button and then show him the dick pic.
Watch series 1 of Grey's Anatomy. I don't like Grey's Anatomy.
I've got hiccups. Mevy's the dude. Yeah, it's dead true.
Maybe it's to do. Listen, are we going to call it a night?
Yeah.
I'm really tired. It's hard. It's 25 to 12.
Oh. And you've got to be up in the... Oh, no.
We haven't got
I've got to be up in the... Oh, no, I haven't, no.
Oh, dear. Well, at least we can all have a lie-in tomorrow, eh?
Hey.
Oh, right. The link is to our website for Vikings and more. Oh, thank you for that.
Da, 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 da.
He's the guy this two look up to as a role model. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
genuinely do like Mevy.
He's a very wholesome individual, isn't
Yeah,
he?
it's not that we're taking the piss. I
No,
genuinely do like Mevy.
genuinely, I really like Mevy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the thing.
And I do like contact with Mevy, and Mevy does reply to my messages. I'm not just a weird stalker. Like, I do know Mevy in real life.
It's like,
Are you
morning, Liam.
enjoying our new lockdown? It's just not much different apart from the work thing. What do you guys do as work? Well, we mainly just do Australian accents. Mainly. Gotta love Bojo. Yeah. Politely disagree with that. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna go. Thank you, everybody.
I will not be seeing you for some considerable time, so...
We'll see. Horrible Australian accents.
Thing. Do people...
Why is Scam being horrible to us all of a sudden?
Why?
He's
What's...
saying that we do horrible Australian accents.
I think we do...
Really good ones.
I wouldn't say really good. I'd say deceptively accurate.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. Fucking ding dong.
Ding dong.
Thank you for the 2-hour-long stream. No, thank you for watching. Genuinely. Right, we can get rid of Liam now. Yeah, you can get rid of. Hopefully the Boondockers will do a live for you now. Mate, I lived there. Yeah, so you'll know that our accents are really good then if you live there.
Yeah. Like when Macmillan does a Liverpudlian accent or a Cockney. Brett's got to hear Macmillan's Cockney accent. It's unbelievably dick
No, I'm
faith.
going to bed. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Honestly, let's just all go now. If you need me, you know where I am on social media and that. And, well, I'll try and do tomorrow as well.
And if you want an image of a child's penis on a tattooed adult body, just DM him.
First hour was a bit dark, but spent the last hour in stitches. Well, yeah, you know, we have to talk about some things, and then
You had to get it out, didn't you?
we had to get it out. I was a bit frustrated because I don't like to see my main man not very happy. So, right. Anyway, fuck off, everybody. Get out.
All right, I'm on. Love you, bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
bye,
Bye. Bye. Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Bye. Wave. Keep waving. Keep waving. Keep waving. Keep waving. Keep waving.